That mysterious scratching sound in your wall? It's a definite sign of a pest, but which one? Before you look for any evidence, simply ask yourself, do you hear it during the day or at night? This distinction is the first step. The next is identifying droppings, where key clues are often misread. Here's a fact almost no one knows. Unlike mouse droppings, squirrel droppings can change color as they dry. We will show you how to read these signs, understand the pest's behavior, and choose a permanent solution. Let's begin with what they leave behind. The evidence looks like either rice or jelly beans. Mice, tiny, like dark grains of rice with pointed ends. Squirrels, much larger, barrel-shaped with rounded ends. Mice scatter droppings as they travel, leaving a trail. Squirrels are neater, creating concentrated latrine piles. Now, connect that evidence to the sounds. Scurrying at night almost always means mice. Daytime noise is classic squirrel. If you are still unsure, try this simple test. Go to the area of the noise and make a firm bang on the wall or ceiling. A mouse will freeze. The sound stops, then resumes in the same place. A squirrel will flee. You'll hear it scurry away. So, you've identified the pest. But why does this matter so much? Because it tells you exactly how they got in. A mouse's flexible skeleton lets it squeeze through a hole the size of a dime. They invade from the ground up. Squirrels aren't contortionists. They need a much larger, fist-sized hole, and as climbers, they attack from above. So for squirrels, you must check your roof for damaged fascia boards, broken attic vents, or gaps along the roof line. This difference in entry point directly predicts the destruction you'll find. One is hidden, the other is structural. Mice gnaw on smaller items inside walls, chewed electrical wiring, a fire hazard, or shredded insulation for nests. Squirrel damage is brute force, large holes chewed in siding, soffits, and even support beams, causing moisture issues. Beyond the structural damage, the health risks they introduce are also distinct and demand different precautions. Mice are known carriers of hantavirus, which can become airborne from dust containing their dried droppings. Squirrels can transmit salmonellosis and leptospirosis through their waste and bring in parasites like ticks. You see now why identification is so vital. This brings us to treatment, where getting it wrong can be dangerous. People believe mousetraps are simple, but they often fail. 1. Too much bait lets them lick it off without triggering. 2. Your scent is on the trap. And 3. The most common mistake. Wrong placement. Mice hug walls for safety. Even with perfect technique, mice can be wary of new traps. Bait unset traps for a few days so they get comfortable. Now, using that same small trap for a squirrel is ineffective and inhumane. It will only injure the animal. But the single biggest mistake is reaching for poison. The consequences ripple outwards through the local ecosystem. Remember the dime-sized mouse hole versus the fist-sized squirrel hole? That isn't just an ID clue. It's your roadmap. If you identified mice, you must meticulously seal tiny gaps at ground level. For squirrels, you focus on the roofline. And recall the bang test. Mice freeze, squirrels flee. This behavior directly tells you how to remove them. The mouse's cautious nature makes snap traps along its wall-hugging path effective. For squirrels, a one-way door works best. Proper pest management is not about setting more traps. It's about accurate identification from the first clue. So, follow the steps. Listen for the time of day. Examine the droppings. Find the entry point, high or low. By understanding these differences, you not only protect your property, you also avoid inhumane practices. If this guide helped clarify your pest problem, share it.